Today, guys, on Beer Geek Nation, we are looking at a new release from Anderson Valley Brewing. This is their huge Arker Bourbon Barrel Imperial Stout, coming in at 13.5% alcohol by volume. These guys are out of California, and I previously reviewed their standard bourbon barrel aged stout, which comes in at 6.9%, aged 3 months in Wild Turkey barrels. This is aged 6 months in Wild Turkey barrels. I love the standard stout that they do. I think it's, fairly sessionable, and I use that loosely for a barrel aged beer. Really drinkable, lots of flavors. So when I saw this one was coming out, I think it's basically just a double version of that. At least that's what I'm hoping. So looking forward to it. Let me get into a glass so you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give you the final verdict on the huge Arker Imperial Stout. All right, guys, see the aroma on the huge Arker. Oh, wow, definitely getting that bourbon barrel. Vanilla, toasted coconut, oakiness, a slight char. Lots of chocolate, big dark chocolate, lots of roastiness in there as well, slight coffee flavors, a little bit of a dark fruit, maybe a cherry flavor. Just a big smelling beer. All right, guys, so the taste on the huge Arker. Cheers. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Wow, right at the front of the tongue, big roastiness. Slight bitterness, slight dark chocolate bitterness, slight coffee bitterness in there. Middle of the mouth, though, lots of roastiness, lots and lots of roastiness. Big dark roasted malts, slight coffee bean, a little bit of dark chocolate in there, a little bit of that dark fruit kind of sweetness in there, dark cherry, maybe like a chocolate covered cherry. Lots of bitterness actually as well. I guess it's the hoppiness kind of mixed with the roasted malt in there. Getting some of that bourbon barrel, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of coconut, that toasted coconut flavor, slight oakiness. In the aftertaste, pretty dry, surprisingly. I'm getting more dark chocolate bitterness, a little bit of an espresso bean type of flavor in there. Chocolate, again, more of a slight kind of toasted coconut, vanilla, char flavor from the barrel. 13.5%, I don't actually taste that at all. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of residual heat in it, but for being that big, it's actually written really well. A nice crafted beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Anderson Valley huge Arker, 13.5% available now. It's a limited edition, so get it while you can, guys. This one's getting an A-. It's a very well-crafted beer, a very big Imperial Stout. I think, the barrel kind of is maybe a bit subdued considering how big the actual beer is. I'd like maybe a little bit more, but I'm kind of nitpicking at that. You definitely do get that barrel in this. The beer itself, I think for my taste, might be a little bit too roasty. I prefer a kind of a sweeter Imperial Stout rather than the big kind of roasted notes, but it's very good. There's lots of chocolate, lots of coffee. That bourbon barrel really accentuates it. I think it might just have a little bit too much roasty kind of bitterness in there just for my taste. So still a great beer, still recommend or checking this one out. If you like their standard bourbon barrel aged stout, which is fantastic, this one you'll like too. So getting an A- for me, and remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.
Hey, I'm Jax, and welcome to the Grill Iron. Join us as we drop in on the tastiest tailgates you could ever sink your teeth into. Our cross-country food adventure looks deep into a slow food revolution. We draft the best culinary trailblazers to step into our taste-made kitchen at the Hyundai Fieldhouse and redefine the art of tailgating. While the teams fight it out on the gridiron, our chefs turn up the heat on the Grill Iron.